This is my face. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here today with a special and sort of different video. I don't normally do front-facing videos. I always think that I should and that I'd like to, but then I think that involves brushing your hair and putting some makeup on usually, and that's really not my thing these days. But this is a bit of a special occasion because Thursday, October 8th, which is the day this video is going live, is my 1-year YouTube anniversary. So it is 1 year today since I posted my very first Plan With Me video. And I thought that for this anniversary, it would be fun to go back and look at some of my old spreads and see how has my planning style changed. Are there things that I used to do that I stopped doing because they just weren't working or I didn't like them? Are there things that I was doing that really were working that I stopped and I don't know why? I'm not sure. There probably are. So I thought that we would do that. I also thought that even though that's going to be a top-down video for the planners, I thought it would be fun for you guys to be able to see my expressions and reactions to some of these spreads. So we are doing dual cameras today, just for an added element of fun. Pause. Okay, so that was the plan, but we all know what they say about the best laid plans. Unfortunately, 37,000 deadlines converged on the same day, and I just didn't have the time that I had wanted to be able to dedicate to editing and splicing these videos together. So instead, we're going to do a quick flip through of the planners and then stay tuned at the end for another little chit chat message. So I have a stack of planners here because I have, even though it's only been a year, I have actually used 1, 2, it looks like 5, but it's really not because a lot of them are on discs, and so I don't leave the entire year on the set of discs that I'm using at any given time. I'll sort of move them off onto storage discs. Storage discs, that sounds like a computer thing. The new kind of storage disc that's less technologically advanced than the old one. We're going with that. In any case, I'm going to switch you guys to top down to look at the spreads, but I thought I'd just show you what we're working with first. So this is the first one that I have. This is the planner that I was using when I started my YouTube channel. I think this was the cover I was using. So we're going to look at this one. This has, I think, from October to December, maybe the beginning of December in it. Maybe all of December, I don't know. Yeah, all of December. And then I moved into this one. And really when I say moved in, I mean that I changed the cover and the discs to a wintry sort of cover. Somewhere there's a Christmas cover as well, but I'm not sure where that is. So this was my winter cover, and this just has a couple weeks in January in it because when it came to the beginning of February, I moved into this one. So the EC Life Planner, I had gotten one mostly for just testing out stickers in it, and I tried it and decided that I really liked it. And I still do really love the coil on it, way more than I thought I would. But given the whole situation, I stopped using it when it ended in July, and then moved on to what I'm currently using, which is, I've had a couple covers on this one too, but the current cover looks like this. It's on discs, and I keep just 1 month at a time on here because of the Dutch Door dailies. They take up a lot of space, and once the month is done, I move it just to this set of expander discs, if you can see them there, that eventually I'll put a better cover on. This is a leftover Happy Planner cover that I had made, and then inside it is actually the first cover I had made for the Dutch Door planner. So yeah, a lot of moving pages on and off discs. If I had stuck with a coil-bound planner this year, that wouldn't have happened, but I didn't, for the second half of this year, I mean. But I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. I'm happy with the decision, and I'm excited to look through these spreads with you guys. So let me get set up, and we will start our little flip through.
too far away from my hometown. With my family I am bound. I stick by them till I'm in the ground. Resting on the myth of old, all of the stories I've been told. Secret places hidden where I've gone now as far as I can tell. Better one. I've come to realize time goes by on its own. I am stuck here without a home.
And that brings us to the end of the first year of my YouTube channel. If you've stuck in with me for this whole video, thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys don't know how much your support means to me. I don't talk about this too often because I just don't think that it's something that I need to talk about very often. But part of the reason, in fact, a huge part of the reason that I started my YouTube channel, that I relaunched my Etsy store, is that we decided, my husband and I, that this was not the year that I should return to work outside the home. So I've been working from home and self-employed for a couple years now, almost a couple years. So I haven't worked outside the home in about a year and a half since I left my corporate training and development job. And the plan had always been for me to look for my next adventure and then do that. We decided and really firmed up the decision at the beginning of this year that it was not the right year for me to return to work I had a full 9-to-5 outside the home job. I had been, even at my corporate job before this, I had been working from home. So I was a presence here for my daughter, and she needed that. She thrived with having a parent home, and she really needed that. So we had decided that, and then the pandemic hit, and that sort of solidified our decision. And then recently, very recently, as in this past week, she has really been struggling a lot and needs someone at home with her right now. And so the fact that I am home and have been home means that none of the 4 parents through our blended family, I'm stepmom actually, none of the 4 parents had to scramble to figure out who could take off which day, who could be at home, who could, do all of that kind of stuff, who could make the phone calls, who could do appointments and all that stuff. And it really hit home for me how grateful I feel to be able to do that for her. It meant that this past week especially, she's had a presence here with her every day. She's been able to just focus on resting and healing, and that's what she needs to do. So the fact that I'm able to do this, the fact that you guys watch my videos and like them and comment on them occasionally, and the fact that you buy the stickers that I design and put in the store is a huge part of the reason that I can be home with our daughter this year. And so I want you to know from the bottom of my heart how grateful I am for that, because as a parent, and if you have kids, you'll know this too, as a parent, you want to be able to give your kids exactly what they need when they need it, and you don't want them to feel any guilt or feel like they're causing any trouble for the needs that they have. And because I was already home, my daughter hasn't had to experience that, because we made the decision proactively at the beginning of this year not to seek work outside the home. It meant that starting middle school at a new school, after not being in school for 6 months, during a global pandemic, she didn't have to do that all alone. And it meant that we were able to make quick decisions and quick changes as needed. And that's what she needed this year and continues to need. So I don't want to get emotional, even though I do get emotional a lot when I think about this and talk to my husband about this. And I just want you all to know that it means the world to me. Your support means the world to me and my family and our larger blended family. So thank you for my first awesome year on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for checking out my videos. Thank you for the support and encouragement you guys leave me with your likes and comments. Just thank you. I really appreciate it more than you could know. All right, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me out over on Instagram and Etsy at A Pretty Plantscape. I'll see you all again soon. Bye, friends.